With cross-country season off to the races, we had to catch up with the winner of the preseason. It comes to no surprise, Northern Arizona cross country. I'm here with head coach Mike Smith. Coach, thank you so much for giving us some of your time today. Like I said, comes to no surprise that the rest of the league has picked your team to finish first this season. What is the biggest asset to your group this year?
The first thing that comes to mind is just our experience. We've been operating at a high level, for a long time. And so we obviously have great athletes. Performances will be what they are, but this game really comes down to experience and knowing how to execute in championships. And so we're bringing lots of athletes to the line with experience in high level moments in our sport. So that's going to be the first thing that we rely on.
4 of your 5 scorers for the men's team coming back, 3 of which are on the women's side. Who can Lumberjack fans be excited about in terms of some of the newcomers that you're adding?
On the women's side, we're bringing a phenomenal recruiting class in, led by a young woman from Colorado, Emma Stutzman, who was one of the top distance runners in the nation last year. She ran under 10 minutes for 2 miles. We've never seen a recruit the caliber of, I would say, coming directly out of high school as Emma. Abby Bass from Texas, Ava Mitchell, also from Colorado. We've got a great women's recruiting class. Ruby Smee, who's from Tasmania originally, coming to us from the University of San Francisco. And then Mazzy Grice, Grayson Larkin, and Ali Upshaw from New Mexico. On the men's side, we've got first and foremost the winner of the National High School Cross Country Meet, Aaron Salmon from Newberry Park High School in California, joining our roster, as well as some other great established high school athletes.
Let's talk about the men's side of things. 6 of the last 7 national championship winners, 3 straight. And one thing that I love about you that you always touch on is we're not focusing on that. You focus on the everyday process, and you always use the word process. What is the key component of your process that you have to keep consistent in order to four-peat, in order to win 7 of the last 8?
Well, you nailed it. That's kind of the secret sauce to what we do here. For a team that wins, that's won national championships, you'd be surprised at like how little we talk about winning national championships. We talk about what it takes to execute in moments that matter, and ultimately executing at the national meet will lead us to outcomes that, maybe sometimes it's winning a national championship, but executing could also be a year where we finish 7th or finish 11th. A lot of that's outside of our control, but I want to be a team that executes at the Big Sky Conference meet, at the Mountain Regional, and at the National Cross Country meet. We want to execute in these moments that matter. And so that's what we train day in and day out is how we operate with a contained range of outcomes. So when we get our athletes on starting lines, we know we're going to be somewhere between here and here. It's not like this, well, we may hit it out of the park and we may be nowhere to be found. That ultimately doesn't lead to consistent performances. So what I'm most proud of in my time here at NAU is we've operated at a high level of consistency, and this year will be the same. How it all shakes out in the end, we have to wait and see. That's why we run the race. But I could tell you that we're bringing high caliber athletes to the line, some of the best teams we've ever had, and we're really confident in how we teach the process of this.
You start off the season with your one and only home meet, I believe, at the George Kite Classic.
Right.
What's the goal in that first meet to set yourself off on the right note for the rest of the season?
First of all, it's the only time that we run in front of our home fans here in Flagstaff, Arizona. So we love to do that. We love to give our home community and campus community a chance to see our athletes in action. We talk a lot about how we replicate a routine or a familiarity in what we do, no matter if it's the first meet of the season or the national championship. So there's a template in place that we apply at the George Kite meet, which is the first weekend of September. That's actually the same template we're going to use at the national meet. So it's what we do the night before, the morning of, how we talk, how we focus. We're the same. We're the constant. What changes is the stage. The stage changes. The stage gets bigger. More is on the line. Obviously, the first meet of the season, Not a whole lot on the line there, right? But it gives us a chance to replicate the template that we use all season long.
So excited to just continue to see you and your team shine this upcoming season. Thank you for the time.
You got it. Thank you.